Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, we're gonna have one more regional winner. This time I have with us the winner of the Buenos Aires Special Event, which took place on the 16th of November. And so let's give a warm welcome to LNDsAureo. Welcome.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the invite, Leonardo.
So first of all, congrats, very well done.
Thanks.
We've been knowing each other for a long time now. I remember you used to be Audio Cerizer.
Yeah. My first nickname was Autocerizer, but then I was invited for the LNDs crew, so I changed it after this. I remember playing Sylph, so
Yeah, man, long time ago. Not so long, but yeah, already old memories.
yes,
Um, and okay, so you managed finally to get the gold medal after
a long
almost
time.
getting it. Yeah, almost getting it the last year. And so actually, let's start with first thing first. I just want to know from you a little bit more about yourself. So what you do for a living and how you got close to this game in the first place.
Well, at first, hello everyone. I'm Audio. I'm from Brazil, and I started playing in the beginning of the game. I love Pokemon since I was a child, so when the Pokemon Go was released, I started playing, and when I started PvP, I was not the best one because I don't have the best mons, and so I just started to learn more, train more, to like get my skills. And today I'm doing only Twitch channel, right? So I'm a content creator full time. Also start to coaching and helping some people who wants to get better in PvP also.
And you also got some casting experience on your
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
right?
yeah. After the awards in Japan, I was invited to cast in Portuguese for Pokemon, and I was really excited about that because it's a new experience for me, and I have been doing this for a while. So sometimes I'm casting, sometimes I'm playing, whatever it's better for me in the moments.
Okay, cool stuff. And yeah, and now you're also a full-time competitive player now.
Yeah,
Although for this regional you didn't get to gain any money from it, fortunately, because it was a special event.
yeah,
But yeah, you got some money from Belo Horizonte, right? So
yeah. I took it for place in Belo Horizonte earlier about these tournaments.
yeah, so we can have a look at your past results. Yeah, so the first okay, so you started the season very strong. So fourth place as a first result, and then yeah, the website hasn't been updated yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there should be a very nice number one here above this Belo Horizonte. And last year, your season actually, yeah, it had a lot of ups and downs. But overall, if we exclude the world's performance, which is always very hard to predict how one go,
Yeah.
yeah. So we can see Santiago. It was definitely top cut. Fortaleza, so 13th place. Also Rio de Janeiro, 49. So a little bit of maybe just the team wasn't right at the time, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
got
second place in Buenos Aires.
not so many time to think about the teams because every time Buenos Aires is 1 week earlier before LIC, so it's pretty hard to think about seeing in a less time, right? So this time
Yeah.
I just used the same team. He said like, well, let's go with this.
Yeah, and I can see that you you don't like to change much overall.
No, I got some of my best Pokemons. So like last season I used a lot of Ariados, how you can see like three
Yeah,
tournaments in a row. And my MVP for sure it's Marowak. I have been using Marowak for the last almost all the tournaments.
Yeah.
I think it's one of
Yeah,
the best
except
Pokemon right now, except for Santiago. I was with Claydol, but I like to use with what I'm using more comfortable. You know, what I'm feeling more comfortable with. So that's the reason.
okay. So we have on the right here your team, which you won the Buenos Aires event with. So again, we see Kanto Marowak, and we see Cradley. So this, okay, and Galarian Moltres. So 3 out of 6 are the same. And then we are seeing a ghost type. So we have Jellicent here in place of Corsola. And we have Steelix, it's a steel type
Yeah, but
instead of Tinkaton. And then we have Charjabug. So which a different role because you basically never brought an electric type except for
in
Goiânia.
Goiânia, Goiânia
Yeah,
was
2 seasons ago.
like
So
I
what,
was pretty confident about like Marowak with Moltres and Krajiri. I think it's one of the best Pokemon in this meta because has safe matchups or like can be used like a safe swap most of the times. But Jellicent, I was thinking about Jellicent when I was talking with Zardi after Belo Horizonte, and we are seeing some battles and thinking about Belo Horizonte, and everyone was running Blastoise. Safe switch Blastoise was the more frequently Pokemon, and we said we need to hardwall this one. Like, and Zardi just said about maybe Jellicent can hardwall almost all the water types, can play against some other teams. Zardi just thinking about another team.
yeah, he didn't use
Yeah,
it at
yeah.
the end.
We are thinking together about the teams. So we got 2 teams. Mine one with Jellicent and his one with Suelos. And
Yeah.
he just prefers Suelos with Lantern. He was so confident with this, and I was much more confident with Jellicent. And I was like, okay, we got some normal types, we got some dark types in the meta, but it's not the worst thing for Jellicent. I think it's maybe playable. And then Charjabug was playing so much in GBL. I was knowing all the damage, everything about Charjabug. Was really confident he could be a core breaker because he can win some scenarios. He's not the worst one against the Mudslappers. So I was really confident about Charjabug. And I was saying, like, it's a core breaker. I need to bring it. He can win like Empoleon, Furich, Altaria that was in the meta for sure. Corviknight was a really good Pokemon. And Steelix is really funny because I was going to bring Tinkaton instead of Steelix because I need to stop the dark types and the Furich. But Tinkaton was not in the best answer for like almost all the teams had Corviknights, Empoleon. So I was like, I need something better to deal with these things and still deal with like Moltres and Furret. And Steelix was the perfect choice and was my last Pokemon. I just decided in the one day before the tournament. So was a little. I took a time to make my team.
Yeah. And I believe also, I mean, your team is particularly built so that you could use Cradily most of the time. Because if you look at at, at the rest of your team, you have Kwak, you have Charjabug, you have Moltres, you have Steelix, you have Jellicent. All these 5 have a very good matchup into Empoleon and Caesar.
Yeah, sure. That was what I was thinking. Like Charjabug was pretty decent against Caesar. My last thing from Belo Horizonte was really weak to Caesar, so was really, really tough to deal with. Charjabug was really safe, like against Empoleon also. Jellicent, it's really good against Caesar in the both 0 and 1 shields. So like I got the plays, I got the answers. I was pretty confident about this.
And did you ever consider to use a shadow variant on Charjabug?
No, I never think it about because I think the regular charge bug looks a little better to take more damage. Like sometimes I only play like zero shields with him and take energy with something because he's really good in this spot, to playing like no shields but taking damage from where you want, whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah. And you were running with the classic noob set of Xcaesar and discharge.
Yeah,
So no
I was
crunch.
thinking about crunch because of the ghost types, but I really needed to deal better against like Empoleon. If he could take a crunch better, discharge looks better in this move set. Altaria also, and I was a little afraid from fairy types because I got like Moltres and Jelly, so Wiggly was a little scary. So I
Yeah,
needed discharge to take some damage.
yeah. Also, Florges can
Yeah.
be can be a
It,
nuisance because even Steelix is not this good into
yeah,
Florges.
I got no answer for Florges in my team. Like my best answer is Cradily. Also, is the hard one. But like all the other Pokemon, Florges has a great good game. So I need a discharge to get better against Florges.
Yeah. You won against the Florges user in your losers final. We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah,
So yeah. So okay. Um. I suppose yeah. So looking at your group stage, we have the bracket in front of us.
sure.
So let's have a look at the groups. Okay. So I guess you are familiar with almost all of these players.
Yeah, I know almost them all. So was really nice to see them there. My first opponent, I think, was the. Oh, I don't remember the nickname right now, but I think you have it there, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
Moonrock.
Moonrock. Yeah, was he was using a little different team with double mudslap, but I was comfortable because, like I said, like Jellicent was a good pick. Some teams don't have Furage or a Dyke type, so she has a lot of play. And I was pretty confident about this first matchup, but then I just faced Santpesa that I just lose in the second round. He was using like a Shadow Altaria, and I got no answer for a Shadow Altaria. I was thinking, oh fuck, what I can do here? Because like Stilix is not the best answer because of Flame Tower. Chargebug also only Coragili, I think it's the neutral matchup. It's not
Yeah.
even that good.
Well, Moltres also is kind of okay with it.
Yeah, yeah, but like what was pretty rough because I don't know how to deal with. So I just losing the second round. My second round, I was like, okay, maybe this it's not my tournament. Maybe if I get some points, it's already okay to try travel ward. I don't know. But then I faced my my crewmates like Gabsis. She was running a team really weak for Marowak, so we could talk a little more later. Then I faced Cannon. Cannon was using a tough team also. He was running Guzzlord with Florges. I needed to think really well against his team. Luckily, I got some play. Sergio, a really good player also. I think it was I can say it was my day. I was gotten the right lecture later about the teams. I was reading really well.
Hmm.
So I was gotten the alignments and correctly and doing well. So after winning Sergio's, I was pretty okay because I got much points. But then I was facing Marto and I was like, oh, he's the best Latin player almost there. I need to take him. And our games was really close games. I remember our last game. I have the video also. We started like Stilix against Stilix, but I was running Earthquake and he was running Crunch, so I got a little more was a little more better for me. And even with this, I baited him, and I got this shield, and he got so pissed about this. What was like my winning play, so I really got matchup. I couldn't believe I could won him, and I was so happy about this right now. So I couldn't be thinking more about going further, but I was already happy with this.
Yeah.
Well, Liam Bernal was a good opponent also. He was also running Charger Bug. Uh, yeah, what was like the same thing. I got some good readings. Like my team got no really hard answer for Cradily also, if you see, because almost all the Pokemon deal with Cradily, but at the same time not winning Cradily. So I need to think how can I go against it. I knew that Jellicent could take a move. He needs two moves to take a Jellicent. So knowing the damage, knowing how to play against your weakness was my key to win, I think.
Okay. And I suppose you also had a ton of practice within your Lindos group
Yeah, yeah.
in the past days, in the previous days.
I was practicing a lot, not only because of I was trying some different Pokemon, but practicing because I was I before the season start, I just said for my chat into it like, guys, this season I'm going to win a regional. I'm talking to you guys, so I was not expecting it's going to be so early, but I'm happy with this. And well, said and done, I have made it.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So, did you enter Buenos Aires tournament with the objective of winning it all in your
Yeah,
mind? Okay.
yeah. My first thinking was like, I need to get some points for the play Pokemon leaderboard. Was my first thinking. Then when I started playing more, I was like, okay, I think I can win this. Like
Okay.
if I continue to play good like I'm playing, I will doing great.
Okay. So, what you're saying gives me the opportunity to go to the next question. So, or the next set of questions. So, we have already talked a little bit about your your lowest moment in a group stage, and your lowest moment is where you lose against Santipesa in yeah in your second round because you were seeded.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was actually round three, and so you go down into the lower bracket, and you start thinking, okay, so maybe this is not my day, and I'm just gonna try and make as many points as possible,
exactly.
and let's try and go as deep as possible. But so basically, you had lost your initial motivation there, but then you kept winning and winning. When did you realize that this was going to be probably your tournament? Because you were saying you you kept making good reads all the time,
Yeah,
and everything was in the right place. So as a player, you need this kind of streaks to make things happen because you can't hope of uh, you can't hope to win only with your skill. You need also some good luck on your side. So when did you start thinking, okay, I have a shot to this?
yeah. After beating Canon, after our match, I was thinking like, okay, maybe I'm doing really well here. I'm doing a good reading. I'm playing well. Maybe it can be, but after beating Marto, I was for sure that this was my tournament because like I got no mistakes in our battles. When we faced each other, I could play my best. I got no mistakes. I need to do everything that was at my view, you know.
Yeah.
So I knew that everything what I was thinking was going okay correctly. So I was pretty confident about everything. Like like I said, Marta was running Wigglytuff, and I was like, okay, Jellicent can deal with Wigglytuff. It's not the worst scenario. So I made good choices. I made the best options to go. I knew where I can bait or not, or I can go straight for the nuke. So as my all my decisions are correct in the tournament. So that's why, and I see that I was doing the right thing. I'm going well.
Okay. Yeah, and you
Eh,
definitely, I mean, you, but probably everyone needs a mistake-free round to beat Marto Galde because yeah, he's on fire. He's been on fire for 2 or 3 seasons now.
yes.
So yeah, definitely you need to play perfectly if you want to
By the
second round.
way, Sant Pesa was running Shadow Altaria, like I said, and also Marta was running it.
Oh,
So when I faced Sant Pesa with Shadow Altaria and I lose, I was like, okay, so I need to think better how to deal with some if I face it again. Then when I faced Marta, I was already okay with it. I was thinking more like, it's not the worst. I can beat it.
okay. So this is
So
interesting actually. So what did you change? And also another question, a side question. Were the two teams similar overall, or only Altaria is a
yeah,
complicated?
was the teams was similar. I think like only one Pokemon was different from both Sandpass and Marto. I don't remember exactly who is, but against Marto, when I see the Shadow Altaria, I knew one thing: he's coming. Shadow Altaria is coming for the play all the games. I need to be aware of this, so I need to use my best answers for it. I was thinking like this, so I need to bring Cradile if he's got, even if he has a Caesar or a Annihilate, I need to bring Cradile anyway because it's my best answer for Altaria, and I need to think how can I deal with this. So like I use it a lot. Cradile, Jellicent, and Marowak in our first game. Jellicent was a great MVP in this game also because I remember that Marto has run Shadow Altaria, Gastrodon, and Annihilate. Like Jellicent can deal with all the three.
Yeah.
So was pretty okay. Our second game was almost the same thing. I just bring Moltres instead of Marowak, and last game I just bring Steelix with Cradile, just thinking that was the best answer to deal with his Altaria. Also, he was also running Steelix, like I said, and I remember that if Steelix was not facing Annihilate, he was really in a good spot, even against like Gastrodon. I was not thinking he's going to bring Gastrodon again against my team because I was running Jellicent all the games and Jellicent just walls the Gastrodon energy. And then I was correct. My decision was right. So I bring the right Pokemon. I was doing the good choice, like I said. And that's how I deal with the Shadow Altaria. I just bring all my best answers. Like I knew that I couldn't bring some team really weak to it. So because I'm going to face it sometime.
Okay. So we can summarize uh, the whole thing in you started believing again after winning against your teammate Canon,
Yeah, yeah,
and then you became sure that you would win the tournament after beating Marto because if I can win Marto, having not so great of a matchup, I think no one can stop me at this point.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, yeah, and you ended up being right. So yeah, so this was a group stage. So however, you start the second phase starting from the lower side.
Yeah,
And so the second phase, I mean, we also have it on the right, but here is probably just
yeah.
more compact.
My first opponent was Zardi.
Yeah.
So I played it so much against Zardi. We are training together. We have battled so many times because we live in cities close to each other. So we do like cups challenge together. We just played a cup in the last week together with the same teams, and I knew how I can deal with him, and he knew how to deal with me. By the way, because I was like, okay, Charjabug is a safe matchup against Zardy. I just don't need to see the Marowak. And Zardy was like,
Yeah.
for sure he's going to bring Charjabug, so I'm leading with Marowak. And he was right, so our battle was really close, but like we have done a lot of times before, and we know each other's how we play, and was a really good matchup, but I could have still won against one of my best friends, I can say.
Okay. Yeah, this is also, yeah, so you're touching one point that is pretty dear to me because I always ask this to my guests that by the time more and more events and regionals take place, the player get to know each other better
See,
and better,
yes,
and yeah, and we become friends with many of them, right? So at the end, uh, we're gonna have always these awkward situations where it's either you or me, and you also kind of feel sorry for them, but yeah, you know that it's also the spirit of the game, and you can't do anything about it.
yeah. I has made just some jokes with Zardy, like you have already won one. It's my time now. So, but was we have played like every time, but was a pretty good game. And like I said, Suelos was a really good pick for him. He just played really well against it. I just got like I said, it wasn't in my day, so I was doing everything right. So it was pretty good games.
Yeah, it's balance. It's actually very hard for you. Yeah, because it can basically just flip switch. It is already once.
Yeah.
So I guess I mean your charger bug was the win conditions. Already knew that, and you also thought, okay, probably I need Credili because it's more
Really
than okay
neutral.
against, yeah,
Yeah,
it's more than
against
okay
his
against
team.
all six. And then how did you close your line?
I think the first matchup I used Marowak against him because I was like, okay, if he was not in the curve knight, Marowak can deal with almost his team. Like I need more shields with against Cardilli or even Lantern. But curve if he's not in the curve knight, I has play. I'm going to have some play. And when I have seen he start to bring Marowak, I think it like in second game I said, okay, I was not bringing Marowak right now. I'm going to bring in Moltres, and he used Marowak as safe swap, so my Moltres was in the right spot in this game. Was good reading by myself to see that Marowak he the three best Pokemon for him was like Suelus, Cragili, and Marowak, and I got the right answer against this one.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And so you basically okay, so you access the uh
Losers final.
yeah, loser final, yeah, the loser final. So the big map loses his winner finals, and yeah, so you have your best of five against him. Do we have access to the videos already from this point onwards?
Yeah, we have already the
Okay,
sex.
okay, so we can switch to it, um, so that also you can commentate live. Um, no, wait.
It's starting right
Okay,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I suppose we can do like this. Okay, maybe just speeding a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Um, okay, so before hitting the play button, I'm curious to know your thoughts here. So you see Florges and say, okay, I need to use probably, I mean,
Gradually.
yeah,
I
Gradili, but
need.
also I need to get covered from Napoleon, right?
Yeah. My first feeling was like, okay, so first was going to come, and also I don't have any. My team is really weak for Stunfisk because like I have Marowak and Kragili, but all the other Pokemon are really weak for Stunfisk. So Charjabug has not the best scenario. Also, Moltres is the worst one, I think. Jellicent has some play, but also not it's not the best way to deal with, you know. So my first thoughts were like, okay, so I need to bring Marowak and I need to bring Cradily because I know that he's going to use Stunfisk. In some
Yeah.
spot, he's going to use it, and that was my first thinking. And Charger Bug was really good against him because if not in the Stunfisk, I has play against all his Pokemon.
Even against Starfisk, you do have some play.
Yeah, I got some play even against Stunfisk, but my first feeling was this. So Chargebug is going to be my probably my MVP here. Maybe the Marowak also.
Okay.
Then that's my feeling.
Okay, so let's have a look.
In this first game, my strategy is to safe swap Marowak here, but I just got for Cragil anyway, and I got Empoleon there. And like I
Okay,
knew
so
that.
not great, but at least you can force Empoleon to spend energy.
Yeah, and like I said, Chargebug needs to take the energy. Like he's going to throw a move here, but I was really okay with this. I said like, okay, Marowak, 2 shields and a dream, and not it can only be Corviknight. If it's not Corviknight, I have game with everything.
Yeah.
Even against Flourish, it's a pretty okay matchup, and I got a move and Chargebug was okay. If I take both shields, I can insta swap, then throwing the X Caesar.
Yeah, try to snipe the turret, yes.
But I was also thinking like Stunfisk can get for 2 moves, so I need to energy also in Marowak. That's why I got 1 move and then snipe to be 1 move away from the other Bonnie Club.
Yeah.
So here I was really thinking about. I need to do the most damage I can do.
Yeah, that's to
To
take Stunfisk in Bone Club range.
yeah, exactly. So I got. I was thinking just okay. If I can take it, it will be this way, and I could
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
it safely. Also, my Marowak and Chargebug has some IVs to deal more damage in some scenarios, so that's a thing also. Right here, I know that Cragili can win 0 shields against Corsola, so I was okay. I can just stay here and will be pretty okay for me. If I can win the alignment, I can put like Stunfisk in Marowak if he has Bring It, and Shilix in Corviknight if I need it.
Yeah. And if they want to shield to win the lead, you can just leave 2 shields to Marowak.
Exactly. Yes, that's the thing. I just okay, his decision right now. Let's see what he's going to do. When he came with Furge, I was like, okay, maybe it's going to be like Empoleon in the back again. So that's why I got with the Shilix right there. I can take all the moves. And I was for sure thinking that he's going to take shield, let shield for the last Pokemon. That's why I got straight for the Earthquake, but was a misplay for my side there. And then I
And
was
now you have
like,
to
oh,
shield this. Yeah.
yeah,
And
because
double
I was like,
boosted.
okay, I only win right now if it's going to be like Stunfisk or Empoleon. Anything else, I just lose. And it was like Florges. I was not expecting that. So even if I throw this another Bonnie Club, will be not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate decision on the earthquake against Furret. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
your first wrong decision in the tournament.
Yeah. This time I just bring like Jellicent. I have seen that probably I was thinking like probably he's not going to run forward to lead, and I was right. So he got the cash right there. Nice swap by the. And
Okay.
this
Now,
time I was in my best scenario, that is
yeah,
motors. Like I can take both Swift and take and go out with all the energy.
yeah, definitely. You can double up on fly, throwing back to back. You can deal a lot of damage.
Hey, now if even if Floyd is coming back, he's going to take. I am going to take a shield. So I was really okay with this. And then with when he come with Curve Knight, I said, okay, I can just let this move here and swap.
Yeah. The energy on Moltres is going to be maybe useful against Florges, but yeah, that is how to let it go. So actually, you are in a much nicer position now.
And
Yeah,
now like Cordelia can farm down, and then double shields Cordelia against Curve
yeah,
Knight is pretty okay for Cordelia because the debuff is the best thing in Rock
yeah,
Tomb right now.
and the extra damage that you already inflicted with Fly means that now with 2 Rock Tombs are basically enough. So
Yeah,
you are in a very good spot. Yeah,
yeah. I was also with Brave Bird there, so I think Big Man knew that he can do more anything anymore here, anything else. He just let it go.
yeah, yeah, makes sense.
This last game is a really fun game because uh, I got a really good lead, and he also swapped for third, and I was like, oh my god. I don't know what. I was thinking that his last Pokemon could be like Florges, because last
Florges
game
or
he
Stunfisk.
had. Yeah, because last game he just bring it Florges against this team. So I like, okay, if it's Florges, I'm going to save Cordelia for the Florges and say and go with Marowak right here. Like that was my thinking.
Mm.
And here I
Oh,
knew that he's going to farm down, but I can do nothing. Also, Rock Slide doing more damage than Bonnie Club, that's why I'm throwing it. When I see the Empoleon was I don't know how I could win this game.
yeah, now it's pretty tough. But luckily they didn't throw the power gem on Moltres. That would have
Yeah,
been worse for you.
yeah, because he could like take my shield and be an advantage against me.
Yeah,
I knew that I could take one move right there. I was thinking like, okay, if I just throw this grass knot, maybe Motors can farm down. I think I have done exactly this. I tried like more sucker punch I could. He still survives with 1 HP right there. And then I was like
oh
fast move
wow.
pressure, and I got like 1 HP. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, definitely. Yeah, so definitely they were a little bit slower, and yeah, they took 2 sucker punches on Empoleon, and
I think
that
was
gave
one
you the
sucker
win
punch.
condition.
It was one sucker punch because the another one was throwing the Corsola. Corsola
Okay.
just survived at 1 HP, but the sucker punch damage was the thing that made my win condition.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it
now
was okay
against
because no, I was just adding something extra that makes sense that you preserve the credit at the end because you were expecting, yeah, maybe Florges or Stunfisk, and your credit is going to be great.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you weren't expecting to have 3 weak or weakish Pokemon to Moltres. So yeah, total disrespect. You almost lost that game. Uh,
Yeah, but it was a really good reading about the big map, because I always really hard to Stunfisk. I always bring in like Cordelia with Marowak to deal with
yeah,
it. So using Empoleon with more shields can be really good against Marowak also. So against like Nyx right now was the finals. he was running almost the same team, but instead of Florges and Polion, he was with Krasili and Altaria. That makes much more better for me because he got no hard answer for Krasili.
Incredibly, yeah.
So I could use Krasili all the games, and I'm going to be in a good spot right there. And also Moltres, it's really good against him because if he's not in the Stunfisk, I'm pretty
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking more, like using Moltres and Cradily and the other Pokemon I could change between like Marowak, Charjabug, and Jellicent.
Yeah, this ultimately gives a lot of freedom because you can lead whatever you want, and knowing that you're gonna get as a minimum a shield
Yeah,
with credit swap, or you can just get the alignment that you want if they allow you to flip the alignment.
yeah, it
So yeah,
was
definitely you
exactly
had a
this
lot of
feeling.
lines. You had a lot of lines. Also, yeah, I guess you approached this pre-reset finals knowing that okay, so I have the upper hand here. So let's just try and not make mistakes. Let's just try and
Exactly.
play simple, play your cards, just play clean, and let's reset this round.
Yeah, yeah, I was pretty confident in this matchup. So what was my day? Like I have said before, like I have bring like the ABAU strong against Stunfisk, the same lead that I have done the last battle. Because if I'm going to see the Stunfisk, I hope it's going to be like in the Krajili or in the Marowak. And I knew that I could win here and
The
zero
zero, yeah.
shields. Yeah.
It's basically the only scenario that you win. So yeah, you're really happy with that. Yeah.
But here, like Marowak is going to be in a tough spot right now because I was thinking that his next Pokemon could be like Curve Knights. So I was really afraid he is going to bring like Furret Double Flyer. I was just only think like, okay, so Moltres need to be doing a lot right now.
Yeah, makes sense to protect him.
Yeah, and he just swapped for Cradilla. I was okay. Marowak has a good spot right here. I could take one Grassnut, but it's better to don't take this damage because Moltres was a low already.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could take both shields from Cradilla, the last shield from Cradilla right now, do a lot of damage. I was really okay. I think
Yeah.
here he got more. He tried to get more energy, or do not let so much energy for Moltres, but I was already with some Brave Bird, and then I just could farm down Cardilli. I think he was thinking to not let energy for Moltres, maybe.
Okay. But yeah, but then he swapped out anyway. But yeah, you
Yeah,
already had energy for Ontario regardless. So maybe if he threw energy against Marowak earlier,
he could won.
maybe
He could won
yeah.
probably because I got not so much. I need to throw a move against Cordillion, then throw a move against Altaria. Maybe Moltres couldn't do this. So like I got play better with his mistake. Can I say this? Because if he has not take so much damage from the Mudslap, maybe he could have won this game.
Well, yeah, we all need to play our cards the best we can, but also we have to hope that our opponents do not. And this is a constant
Yeah.
in every regional. We have to capitalize on our opponent's mistake and try and don't make any. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, sometimes people just I kind
And
of
also sometimes we need to take like quick decisions, and sometimes these decisions not the best ones. I have a lot of them in the tournament also, so these things happen.
yeah, and people seem to be a little bit afraid of saying or admitting that they won because the opponent made a mistake. But this is the game, and this is ultimately life as well. But I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, no.
Your yeah, so your skill is He's recognizing there is room for you to to turn the situation to your own advantage.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, and this is part of the skills that revolve around this game. So for the game number two, you decide to keep 2/3 the same, but then you leave Marowak.
Yeah,
Um,
I was thinking that he's going to come really strong against Marowak, so I use a Charger Bug because I was going to use Charger Bug as safe swap to bring Stunfisk. If I could bring Stunfisk in Charger Bug, Moltres is going to be like really safe against everything.
yeah,
And like how I got like 3 answers for Curve 9, I just safe swap Charger Bug when I got energy. And his answer was Quadrilli. That's not a really good answer because Chargebug can win with energy advantage.
yeah. And they let the first move go. So this actually means that now it is in range for the next X user. At this point, I guess you want to save the charger bug. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Because I knew that I could go for the 2 moves before him reaching another Rock Tomb. Exactly, right there. I just got the set this 2 X Caesar. And he just let it go down. And I was like, okay, I need to save Chargebug. Unfortunately, it was not my best catch right there because Cordelia got so low. But I was looking for taking the nerf of the attack from Chargebug. And like this is where I said again, Moltres is really hard against uh Furage. So
Yeah.
I was really okay here. I just need to do the more damage I can and take the shield. Here I got like 2 plays. I could just stay and make him throw the move, or just snipe with Chargebug. Because Chargebug could be okay taking a Swift. But I was
Yeah.
thinking like, okay, I think it's better to make him just throw his move here, and then Chargebug will be okay with more health.
Yeah. Even because there is always the risk if they anticipate your combo play, they might catch the X Ether on Corvina. So you don't want to do that. And this charge is not enough here. Uh, so yeah, maybe just dealing a little bit more damage, forcing for it to spend energy here.
Yeah, what I just thinking this way, and knowing that he could like make a catch, I just threw instantly in the same time, and now like it's just 2 vote suites and game win.
Yeah.
Last game, the best scenario, like I got third against Moltres, and he just safe swap Altaria. I got like no right hard answer. I need to take a shield and then throw Cordelia right there. I misplayed a little bit right here in this game. I remember Zari just make fun of me because he usually say that I like to go for the wrong way for the win. I could go for the safest play, but I usually do the wrong choice sometimes. I was just thinking that Cordelia could be really good against his last Pokemon, so I got the catch from the Trailblaze in Moltres. Even with the alignments, I was thinking that this could be good, but then Stunfisk to take all this the energy, and I was like, that's not a good spot.
Yeah. But this Brave Bird plus the Sucker Punches do a lot. Now you can just go with the Muscle Ups.
Yeah, I could take like 2 moves right here, but it's still the third here. It's really healthy. Right here, I remember that I was thinking by myself, like, okay, maybe I need
Go for the
to
big damage here rather
big
than
damage, and then
yeah.
I hope that Cordelia could farm down here. I think I was thinking. I said in loud it for me. I need to farm down to win this game, and I could farm down just throw
Yeah.
this move right there.
Very nice.
So that was the finals. Now is the reset. I
Okay, so before we watch the game after the reset, anything that you remember telling yourself between the two phases? So okay, so now you got a very clean 3-0. You played or you tried to play it safe. You got some nice leads. So what do you expect your opponent to do now? How you think they will adjust, and how do you want to adjust?
I was thinking that he could like bring it more. Like I knew that he's bringing Stunfisk and Cordili because Cordili I got no answer also in my team, so I knew that he's going to bring Cordili again, maybe Altaria, and like Furret. It's really good swap if it's not in Moltres. So I was okay. I'm going to stay with my confidence. I'm still going to use what I'm using. I'm going to the safest play possible because I got the best. I don't know how to say, but the best thing against him. So I got the best
Yeah,
choices. He needs to think more than I.
yeah, yeah.
So that's
And
that.
in the case you face Credila in the lead, what's your game plan? Because might be a little bit tricky, but probably, I mean, you can just play the one shield situations and try and farm down with Marowak, or
Usually I
what's your
play
plan here?
this. I play this also in Belo Horizonte. So usually I do go for straight for flying the first move because I knew that sometimes he shield for nerf your attack, and the second rock tomb I take it in the Marowak. I just do the catch Marowak because for sure he's not going to throw a grass knot, so it's a good catch
Yeah,
and he can survive the next fly. So that's why Cradillo wins the one shield. He can take the fly with the nerf. So that's why I try to get in Marowak. Even if I'm going to take like a Corv Knights in my Marowak, just let this energy in Moltres. It's really good for me in these spots.
yeah. Okay, so good delete again. And
Yeah,
he's
I
staying in.
I, I used the same team from my last game against him. I was just thinking, okay, I'm going to repeat this. It's a strong composition, and he stayed here. I was like, okay, maybe he's going to go for the zero shields, so I'm going to Brave Bird instantly.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he got the shield, so I was like, okay, maybe Corsol in the back. So I'm going to safe swap for Crazily right now, and that exactly was Corsola.
Okay. But this is still okay because yeah, you can safely throw at least two rock tombs, but they also deceive the timer. And now
Yeah,
you can just switch back.
yeah. I just go for the another rock tomb and then go for motors again because I knew that he couldn't read the power gen. I knew that this is not a power gen, so pretty
Yeah.
okay to take it. And then he comes with Cordili, and I was okay. I got two flies, and I was okay. If he shields it, I would try the Brave Bird, but I couldn't reach it, so I just throw
Yeah.
the fly.
Yeah, good recognition because yeah, it just you just recognize it just in time that you couldn't reach it.
Yeah,
If you tried to be greedy, you would have lost that game. So yeah, very nicely. Uh, yeah, very
decision.
very nice adjustment. Yeah, yeah, just making sure if you could reach it, you saw you couldn't. But at this point,
Yeah,
you have two shield advantage.
yeah, I
That's
knew
great.
that he got a lot of energy, so I need to shield one here, and I know that Furret also got a Trailblaze, so I need to cat one move, and I could do it this right here. So right now it's just maybe Mudlet down. I was not sure that maybe Bonnie Club was enough, but I needed to be sure that Furret is out of game, so I got for the Rock Slide.
Yeah,
Then I knew that both Corsol and Credili got no health, no energy.
yeah. You no longer need to throw anything. You just have to.
He got for the Rock Tomb right there. So this
Yeah,
far.
yeah,
So my second game, I just used the Charge Bug. with Jellicent. I was not bringing so much. I just not using Moltres. That was really awesome against him. And I knew that Chargeable can win like the zero shields against Furch. So in my feeling, I was like, okay, it's not in Jellicent, so Jellicent is pretty safe right now.
Okay, yeah, there's a nasty from down, but
Yeah. And he come with Altaria. I knew that I need to throw a Rock Tomb to be in the health for Shadow Ball later.
yeah. So trying and do as much energy as you can here.
Yeah, and now I can take these moves. I knew that Furt got a lot of energy right there, so I need to be aware with Furch. That's why I got for double surf right here.
Yeah, just in case he comes back with
Yeah,
Ferret again.
and I would never farm down Furt with Jellicent, so I need to throw this move right here.
Yeah,
Because if I try to farm down, he's going to take another Trailblaze, and I was not wanting this. And like I said, was Kragili, and Kragili, I was really okay here because I knew that if I do a surf right here, I could win with my own Kragili. When he shielded the surf, I was okay. Shadow Ball is enough right now.
yeah,
And right now, my Cordeli's health got more health. That's the thing also, like Jellicent could take no damage from fast moves from Fragile, so I can take one move and I'm not going to got farmed down.
yeah, yeah. So here another sequence of good decisions and good choices. And now, so the final game.
Before this game, I just remember after this last battle, I was 2-0, and I just looked for Zardy, and Zardy was like for me like this way right here. He made just this like one more. He made like one more for be champion, and I was like so confident when he has done this. Was a really good support for me.
However, yeah, we see the worst lead possible.
Yeah, when I have seen this, I was like, it's going to be a rough game. Like I said, Cradilli is really safe against his team, so I could bring Cradilli as safe swap easily without no hard answer. Going straight for the Rock Tomb, I need to do the more damage I could.
Yeah. But they desynced a lot. Now you can just send Jellicent again.
Jellicent back, yeah. I was thinking about just let one move in Cordili and then throw Jellicent, but I couldn't because I was so weak right there, so low. Like I said, I can take one move. I was pretty okay right now. Then he tried to get a surf in Altaria. I was not expecting he come back with Altaria, but right now I was okay. Moltres is going to win everything.
Yeah,
but
better this way. Yeah.
But I need to take some damage, to do some damage right here. Like if I can go straight for a Shadow Ball, he shielded both. Now with no shields, I knew that Moltres could swap all the game.
Yeah. So here you forced your opponent to spend energy on Jellicent. You know that the Cradilli has also some energy, so
yeah, I knew that
really, yeah,
he could go for a Rock Tomb, so I knew that I need more energy right here.
Yeah,
I need energy to take the Kragili and to take the Turrets. Right now, I knew that Turret if Sucker Punch is not going to take a lot. I just lost his energy, but I knew that he probably is going to snipe here, so that's why I threw instantly. And then I could go for another fly and take the win. Moltres also doing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Moltres did almost everything in this grand final. Yeah, definitely your MVP.
So like I think, like I said, I made all my right decisions. Even when I got the wrong decisions, I could like uh, got back from for the game for doing some plays, and then I could be a champion for my first time. So I'm really happy about this.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, uh, you showed a lot of consistent plays throughout the whole tournament. So uh, you didn't. I mean, you can you can enjoy your win fully because it wasn't a win uh, thanks to a lot of buys and a lot of mistakes with
Yeah,
not so great opponents. I mean, you had to fight your way through a lot of very strong players, through Matogade, through Zardi. So yeah, you have to be super proud of this win for sure.
yeah, for sure. Even with less players in these tournaments, I think it's even hard because less player, but the players that play are the best ones. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So good players were
Uh,
all there. Yeah,
yeah, I got no like safe play against anyone. Uh, like my second play against Saint Pesa, I was so unconfident after this battle, but then I regained my confidence and could do this. Like I was not expecting so much.
yeah. Very, very well done and nicely done. Even though you couldn't repeat yourself in the LAIC the week after, but who cares? Who cares? You already got
In
your gold
LIC,
medal.
I was trying some training, but I couldn't go so well. Like I got wrong decisions also in LIC. I knew that, but I'm pretty happy because I got the point that I need for the travel award for AUC. Probably I'm going for there this time, my first time in Europe.
Okay, so
So
we're gonna meet there. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty happy about my friends. Also, Zardi has been the best season so far for him. He got like first place in Belo Horizonte, fourth place in Buenos Aires, and eighth place in LIC. One of my best friends in the game, and I'm so proud of him also. And that's it. I think this is the about the community. Like you need to be happy about the others also sometimes. Like he was happy for me winning some these tournaments.
Yeah, and I know because it's pretty clear. Your community is probably yeah the the most on fire community. Also, uh, they loudly support their friends,
Yeah,
and yeah, they're very well known for that. And yeah, but that's great to see. That's so great to
I
see.
remember in the first LIC, probably some players got like really upset with us because we are cheering so loud uh, and stuff like this. But then they have seen that the Brazilians are like this way. We cheer, we do this stuff, we scream for our friends. So it's nothing against the player, but we're cheering for our friends. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's very cool to see. And yeah, please never stop doing that. It's always great to see. Okay, so with all this experience of our chest, I think we can spend a couple of words before saying goodbye. Looking forward. So usually this is the moment of the interview where I ask my guests what they would like to see in the next update. But yeah, I can't do this question now because we know what we're gonna see in the next update.
Sure.
So let's have a quick skim read to all this stuff together. Okay, so most of you guys will have already read the announcements on the socials, on X, on the website, on the Pokemon Go website. So yeah, the first thing that comes to mind, and this is indicative that these are the first two things shown as attack changes. So Powder Snow and Icicle Spear.
I
So
was thinking about it's a good thing because if we see the teams right now, we got like Marowak, even my team, Marowak, Fragile, Flyers. So a really good buff in ice types could bring better answers for the meta.
Yeah, yeah, and I believe, uh, I think there was a reason why they chose to put this at the top of the list. That's because, yeah, someone wants us to believe this is going to be the warrior meta again. So yeah, they could have put ice at the very bottom. They decided to start the update with this. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think this is a clear vision that
Warren's come back.
the developers have in mind. Yeah, definitely Warren is coming back, and with the powder snow damage buff, I think the Shadow Warrior now is going to put potentially annihilate in Icicle Spear range. So with
Yeah,
the extra damage from the fast and with the charge move as well. So yeah, this kind of a, a little bit, just a little bit like the Warren Medichan, where actually Warren could
Warren
have
could
some
could
play.
beat Medichan. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
could have some play in the Zero Shield, but yeah, now the game is more fast paced than it used to be. But yeah, it's good to see Warren is going to come back. However, not only Warren. We know that Celio is gonna have extra damage from Powder Snow. Maybe the regular one is going to be a little bit
Oh,
better than the Shadow one because you do extra damage. You don't need the Shadow boost now. What do you think?
yeah. Also, Frostless is going to be a really
Yeah,
good buff because Powder Snow doing more damage, and Shadow Ball is
yeah, and
cheaper.
Shadow Ball. Yeah, we don't know whether it's going to do less damage. Don't not yet.
Yeah,
Maybe yeah, maybe less energy, less damage. But I mean, how how much damage do you need to take out? Probably just -5. Even -5 is still great. Being able to double up on Shadow Balls, I think
yeah,
is just gonna favor a lot of Pokemon, Jellicent, Driftbloom. I think yeah, this is going to be fun. Uh,
yeah. My
yeah,
my my MVP, my Jellicent is going to come for more plays.
yeah, and yeah, Geomancy is not really OGL relevant. Yeah, we can't really use Xerneas. Uh, yeah, so the Shadow Sneak. Okay, so they finally revealed that besides the energy cost increase, we also have some
More
extra
damage. Yeah,
extra damage. Yes. So hopefully, I don't know, but maybe Shadow Sneak Ariados coming somewhere. I don't know. We're gonna see. You're gonna see, but maybe you might be able. No, no, probably you. No, probably you're not gonna be able to two-shot Corsola with Shadow Sneak
probably no,
from
because Poison
Ariados.
Sting does not no damage right there.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a very weird update because okay, so now Shadow Sneak is gonna to become almost a decent move, damage wise at least. But yeah, we don't know how much energy this is gonna take for Shadow Sneak, and Giratina just becomes lower. So now
Yeah,
basically only nukes. The cheapest move is Ancient Power, and it's not even stab. So yeah, we don't know how play we will see Giratina, but yeah, again, foul play. What do you think? Yeah, this is a great thing. Foul
it's a
play.
good. Yeah, it's going to be a little better. I think it's Umbreon can come back a little more right now because foul play is going to be better than the last season. We are not using so much,
Yeah, so basically same damage before the damage nerf, but same energy after the
but
energy buff.
yes, like
So
Umbreon
that's
Wing
interesting.
is straight for Yveltal. So,
Yeah, for Yveltal, yeah.
like
And I don't know if Yveltal can have some play in Ultra League, but yeah, I don't play Ultra League. I don't play Master League.
no,
Uh, I
yeah,
don't know
we
almost
have a lot of
anything. You do
Zation.
play Master League, right?
Yeah, it's insane because we have a lot of Zation right now. So probably even with this buff, Yveltal couldn't be back. I don't think
Mm,
so.
okay. Then yeah, some of these changes will not be moving the needle much because Brick Break is still a very bad move damage wise. However, yeah, just a little bit of extra damage, but it won't
I
change
think it will
things
be
really.
useful in some other metas, not in the Open Great
Yeah,
League, but you can use in the hard meta, in the closed metas.
yeah,
Maybe Furt with Brick Break. I don't know.
yeah, and the Meteor Mash, we don't know whether the damage is going to stay the same. But yeah, Meteor Mash now is probably 45, which means Clefable is a true menace now. Like throwing Meteor Mashes every 5 fast moves.
Yeah, it's
Um,
going to be insane. I think
yeah,
it's going to be the best fairy type in the meta right now.
yeah. Also, we've had one Pokemon that is receiving buffs, and now with Meteor Mash, earlier with Furikata and Shadow Claw. So, is there any place for a very spicy Metacross going somewhere? Maybe not now.
Yeah, but
Uh,
not now. But I don't think so right now. I think the meta is really hard for him because we got the ghost types. Probably dark types are coming back right now. So I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
yeah, I would love to see some Metacross play. But yeah, we will see. Maybe I will bring it in the next regional. Vice Grip, this is kind of okay. So now finally some love for one of the oldest moves in the game that never got any update. So yeah, now finally some decent damage. And also yeah, we will see later on that Vice Grip also will be learnable um,
For Regidrago.
for Regidrago, which means finally you have some neutral cheap move to throw at fairies.
Some
Good to see.
coverage.
Yeah, good to see. Dragon Energy, yeah, probably it was too powerful with the new reworked Dragon Breath, right? So
Yeah,
it
they
will be
need
less damage.
to yeah. But I'm pretty okay with these updates.
Yeah. Special Rend is yeah, Master League stuff.
It's
We don't
straight
care about
for
Master League.
Palkia. Palkia is so strong in Master, so that's the thing. And I was for sure that this is going to happen. Parabolic charge, energy cost increased.
Yeah, I mean, I I think they did this update with probably 3 months late. I think everyone was already hoping for something like this way back because then I mean people haven't been using the den really this month, but it was a constant fear of
For
facing someone with the
everyone.
den. Yeah, so you could see lots of people actually were pretty weak to the den. So because everyone had a flying type, a water type, a
Yeah,
dragon, or
when
something that in neutral
I
was pretty weak to it.
when I was meeting the team with Zardi, Zardi said about the Deni, a lot of teams was not respecting it. So maybe it was a call, but I think with a lot of mudslappers, Krajili only make it more RPS. So
Yeah, yeah. But now finally, I mean, this parabolic charge nerf doesn't really change anything meta-wise because yeah, the Dene would yeah, probably Dene wasn't gonna come regardless. However, now you can build weak to it finally. You can go with a peace of mind knowing that no one is gonna break the Dene anyway.
yeah, for OGL, I just think that Gogoat it's a good update right now with Rockslide. It's a good coverage for him, so we could see more of him. Also, Ursaluna, I think, was more for a Master League meta. I don't think we're going to see Open Grid League
Not
Ursaluna.
really.
Yeah, Delmais, I don't really know so much about, but because I don't even have one.
Yeah.
But I don't think we are going to see a lot of. Oh, that's a good one. I love Tentacruel and Payback will be more coverage against Ghost types and Psych types. So it's a really good update for Tentacruel. I don't know if we are going to see a lot of day, but I really enjoyed these Tentacruel updates. Payback is going
Yeah.
to do a really good coverage for him.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like
Okay, I've forgotten about Player of Ursaluna as well, but yeah.
yeah, Barcelona again. I think it's more for Master or Ultra League because I don't think we're going to see so much OGL Ursaluna.
Yeah.
But
Not
in Play
really.
Rough, it's a good move. Houndstone with Play Rough also. I don't know what to think about this one.
Yeah. I mean, not for OGL for sure, because also, I mean, not unless they rework Lick to make maybe something more similar to Dragon Breath now
Yeah,
or to Sidewave.
he has already like two good moves like Shadow Ball and Psycho Fang, so I don't think that will be useful right now with Play Rough.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is nice.
that's a really good one. Doublade, I think he's going to also receive another move we're going to see later. But Shadow Claw Doublade, just it's a awesome update. I think it's going to be a really good pick for even Open Great League, even for tournaments.
Yeah, I think even because the Edge Slash. I think it. I wouldn't want to call Edge Slash a failed experiment because it has a very unique and particular gameplay.
Yeah,
However, yeah, no one is gonna use it because it has a very hard learning curve, and sometimes it is a loose condition if you're not super confident with how it plays. So having its younger brother here with a nice move and yeah, with a different charge move as we're gonna see later, it's probably gonna add some nice diversity to the OGL meta.
yeah.
And then this one,
Oh,
yeah, this is
the
great.
the the goat one coming. Ludicolo, I think, will be one of the best updates right now. Astonish Ludicolo, really good move. Finally, a good fast move for him because he got no good options. But right now, I'm thinking so much about it.
Yeah, the only Pokemon Bubble is good on is Azumarill, but yeah, just because Azumarill is good.
Don't, yeah, he's so good as a Mario that he needs to get bubble for nerfing him.
Yeah. And then this is going to be EUIC
Meta.
focused update. Yeah,
Yeah,
going to be nice.
I think he in Samurott he's doing Samurott. It's a good coverage, but I still prefer like his moveset with Ice Wind and Dark Pulse. Maybe I'm going to use Sacred Sword instead of Dark Pulse.
Mm. Yeah, I mean Dark Pulse hits harder because it's stab,
Yeah,
and yeah, but in the EUIC meta you're gonna find a lot of darks and maybe also some normals. So yeah, maybe Sacred Sword can actually be useful there.
yeah, exactly. And you need Ice Wind for the Dragon types.
Yeah. And speaking about swords, yeah, we have also Sacred Sword assigned to double eight.
Yeah, Shadow
So
Claw with Sacred Sword. It's going to be a really good move set.
yeah,
Uh,
5-4, 5-4, very good
yeah,
pacing.
yeah. I think he's going to really go really high for tournaments for Open Great League. So it's. I would focus on it. I would focus on it. Change yours. Made some trades.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see
Cat.
many katanas. Yeah,
I don't think so. Like it's so fragile. Even with this update, I don't think so.
yeah. I mean, lots of extremely cheap moves, but yeah, the stats just are not there. So you can't
Yeah,
play with a I don't know 1400 stat pro or something like this.
I have something like this.
Yeah, you can't do that. However,
Oh,
yeah. So this is interesting because now with the Patterson buff and now with superpower assigned to Titan, we basically see in Titan a Warring Slayer, which can do some Warring things. However, yeah, with a much better matchup against the mirror against the Ice Mirrors.
yeah,
Um,
because superpower it's better, it's cheaper than earthquake, right? So
yeah. However, I don't know because being this weak um, to fire in a meta where Caesar is going to be probably very strong, and yeah, you are a target both for Caesar and for Caesar counters. So yeah, probably very. I don't know how many Titans we're gonna see in these 3 months. This is another
oh
good one.
wow, it's a really good one. Blaziken is going to get all this fear, and also he's going to we are going to see later. He's going to get Amber like fast move.
Yeah,
So I think it's one of the best updates also with Doublage and Ludicolo. Uh, I know that he's still going to be so weak for the water types in the meta and the mud slappers. But I'm really confident about Blaziken. I think he's
Yeah.
going to be really useful right now.
What would you like to use as a second charge move on Blaziken? Because you have plenty
Oh,
of choices.
Blast Burn for sure. Because with Amber, you can get it so much earlier. It's a hard move, so
Yeah.
much damage, and I don't see why you are not going to use. Because Blaze Kick it's a little cheaper, but do a much more less damage. So
Mm. I was thinking about something that wouldn't make Blaziken totally farmed down by Altaria or by other flyers. So I was
Stone
thinking
Edge,
of Stone Edge, like spending an LTM to get Stone Edge.
that's
But
a good thing also.
yeah, it could be nice. But
It's a more coverage thing.
yeah, but the blast burn is also. I mean, you're never wrong. If you throw blast burn, even if it's resisted. But yeah,
Yeah,
a resisted blast burn from Blaziken, it still hits very hard.
it's too much damage. So like we said earlier, Vice Grip,
Yeah,
Rage Drago.
very interesting to see in the USC meta. Also, this very interesting to see in the USC meta. So finally, the dance pass is gonna be a little bit different from dance pass. So
Yeah,
so
Body Slam
body
and
slam.
also
Yeah, you can say it.
Dragon Tail, right?
Yeah,
So
very interesting addition. I think
I
to
think
the meta is very.
for Open Great League rollout still better, but for AUC meta, Dragon Tail will hit much harder because we have a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
dragon types.
yeah, yeah. Definitely, you want to have some dragon counter, especially because there are no steals. There are basically no fairies except for Morgrem. No, except for Grimsal. So yeah, you need to hit those dragons for super effective as much as you can.
Yeah,
Milotic with Aquatail might become interesting. What do you think?
yeah, I really enjoy my logic. I think finally we're going to see more of my logic in the meta.
We can't say the same of Luminion. I mean,
Yeah,
probably it still
Aqua
lacks
Tail,
a second
Aqua Tail
move.
is a good move set. So Luminion is going to be a little better right now. I don't think you are
Yeah.
going to see so much like my logic. I think my logic is going to still be better. But oh wow, let's another hint. Ludicolo with weather ball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very good. Now, very good pacing, consistent damage, stab damage with a very cheap charge move,
yeah.
and
You can see what do you want to cover. You can use like Ice Beam. You can use the grass types moves.
yeah,
It's much better logically right now. I think it's going to be really useful.
yeah. I don't know how many people will trust Ludicolo early on, but I think that people will understand how good it is as we progress through the season.
And he's a hard answer for the Mudslappers.
Yeah, very hard for basically all the muscle uppers, but yeah, the meta is good. It's going to be a little bit different, but yeah, Caesar is going to be a true menace. I think too many Caesar targets have been buffed.
But even
Right.
against Caesar, Logical really goes well because
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. It does. I'm just afraid because all the other Pokemon actually are not that great into Caesar. So
yeah,
Caesar got indirect buffs, basically. This
wow,
is very nice.
Bronzong.
I didn't know it could learn Water Weather Ball, but this is very fun.
Yeah, it's a
And
really good coverage for him. It's awesome for Bronzong. So yeah, a really good Pokemon with a really good coverage right now. I
yeah,
think
you
it's
can say swap Bronzong and getting a shield of Talonflame, which is
yeah,
which is cool.
yeah. It's going to be really good. I'm thinking about Bronzong.
What about this? Mm,
Yeah, Suicune, I think what I can say, it's not going to be like so much useful in PvP. I
yeah,
think it's more useful for raids and stuff like this. That's why Watergun. But he's here, right? So
yeah. I think Psycune just needs a a better fast move, and also I don't know. I'm confident it should be able to learn Sideway, for example. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be able to learn it. I should double check, but for example, yeah, Sidewave Psychon would be probably very, very nice to run.
Let's see. Oh, Fly in Hydreigon. I think it's a good coverage.
That's
Fly is a
interesting.
yeah, it's a good move. I think we are going to see a little more from him. Yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's going to be good in AUC, right? So
Yeah, against bugs, definitely. Now you can one-shot bugs, basically.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, very interesting.
Oh yeah, Gleely. Powder Snow, Shadow Ball. It's a double buff for him right now.
Yeah,
I was looking, and rollout is still better in some scenarios, but I don't think that it's going to be the only move he's going to use. Others know it's a good move.
yeah, yeah. Of course, you ideally want rollout for the mirror, but I mean, yeah, we just speculated. We don't know how many people we actually use Glalie to warrant the rollout.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah,
Oh, that's a thing. Like Lunaton with Icy Weather Ball
I thought the Lansone could
was
learn
Rock
rock.
Weather Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have seen wrongly on the other post, but it's not. It's Icy Weather Ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
coverage.
against grass types is of course interesting. Against most ground types also might
Yeah,
play a role. Yeah, maybe more in restricted formats because yeah, I don't see
in Open Great League
Lunaton.
so much. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
But
Wow, this
maybe
is
maybe we are wrong. Yeah,
but like this is a really good update for Kyogre right now. Like Avalanche is cheaper than Blizzard right
Blizzard.
now,
Yeah,
and for all the dragons in Master League, it's a really good update for him.
yeah, yeah. This
Like
is
we said,
the yeah. So it just the Titan becomes yeah a different Warren with different coverage. Makes sense. This is very fun. This is very fun because finally we're gonna see some Aerodactyl play in PvP, at least for UIC. I don't know how many people are gonna be
and this
brave
next
enough.
one also. The next one is also in
Oh
AUC
yes, yes,
and Master League. Dragon Breath Tyrant. Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. I have seen he can
yeah,
beat like Palkia and Kyogre with this moveset in Master, but I'm expecting more in AUC Tyranitar.
yeah.
It's
I
a good
mean,
counter.
I think Tyranitar with SmackDown is still better in the UIC meta, right?
Yeah, because of
Um, all those
the bug
bugs,
types. Yeah,
but it makes sense with Dragon Ball as well. You're finally super. I mean, you spam Brutus Wing in nine turns. And yeah,
and
so it's going to be fun.
a lot of dragon types also in AUC, so makes sense.
Yeah,
Tyranitar, Dudon's parts, like we said, Dragon Tail. Oh, look,
one extra charge move for Lucario. So how many charge moves does Lucario have? Seven? Eh, too many.
yeah, and like
All of them good. All of them are good actually. But yeah, Lucario never seemed to be able to keep a place in any OGL rotation every time. That's so sad, isn't it?
like it's a good coverage for the fair types, but you really need to go without Shadow Ball or Outer Sphere are really good move sets. I don't think so. I think he is going to be useful in other scenarios.
Yeah, yeah, we will see. Katana also, yeah, you finally are gonna be quicker in reaching your charge moves, but I don't know.
Like we
They
said,
should,
his stack is not the best one.
yeah, they should buff the defense, and then we can talk. Yeah, but yeah, maybe it's going to be the ultimate glass cannon. We don't know.
Dachban, okay, Fire Fang. I don't think we are going to use so much, but like it's a fair type that wins against steel types. So
Yeah, I mean, The only real effect is that probably you can beat Caesar. That's the only real advantage of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will never see Darkspan in OGL, I believe.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so
Okay,
rock with weather ball, fight a weather ball. Interesting, but
yeah, makes sense, but
the same
not
thing, right?
really. Yeah, I mean, Solrock and Lunatone has have fantastic um, pass move,
Yeah,
but yeah, the fact is that their typing is not the best one.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm not expecting so much from Soul Rock this season.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this
that's going
December, as we were talking about it before.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably one of the best updates. Like we said, Blaziken is going to be really useful right now. I think we want it's going to be a hard Pokemon to use, but if you use it correctly, it's going to swap some things.
yeah, yeah, definitely. This is very
Oh,
interesting. This is very
that's the
interesting.
Incinerate Gore, guys. I think it's one of the best updates. Also, Farm Down Caesar. It's going to be really good. You can deal really good against the Mudslappers. Also, you can go really good against Cragili. Also,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm really exciting for Gore, guys, right now.
yeah. I've been simulating a little bit of good guys matchups earlier, and you keep winning against Gastrodon even if you have
Incinerate.
Incinerate. You don't need Seed Bomb. You don't need Seed Bomb. Um,
Wow.
so this means that you actually have Foul Play, which has been buffed, and Shadow Ball, which has been buffed. So and I believe now with two Foul Plays you can KO for it, for example, plus of course plus Incinerates, and not having Seed Bomb finally means that you can throw cheap charge moves at I don't know, for example, at Altaria,
Yeah.
without hoping for the wrong call from your opponent. So now you can just go straight foul play in certain scenarios rather than going for Shadow Ball.
And
I
Shadow
think
Ball, it's going to be like 3-2, I think, right now
three
with
two. Yeah,
the update. So
yeah.
even Skeledirge is going to be a good spot. A little,
Skeledage is going to be very good.
so you
Yeah,
don't need more the. You can go for double nuke in this Pokemon.
yeah. I mean you have a lot of choices, and it seems to me okay. So all these updates to me it is asking Caesar to be used. However, there are a lot of fire types that now are very good. And so we are not gonna see Talonflame anymore because I think the Skeledige is just straight better.
Yeah,
And Skeledige, Gurgai, someone will use maybe the both of them. We don't know. Skeledige as
Blaziken.
Blaziken also very good fight type. So yeah, Caesar is good. However, there are a lot of potential good fights around. So I don't know. I don't know. Also, I guess lots of ice types that have been buffed, so maybe we're gonna see Altaria decreasing in usage.
Maybe.
And I'm very curious to see how the next regionals are going to be. In the meantime, we also don't have to forget that we also have Spidops, uh, and while it didn't receive any buff,
But it
so
shows a really good Pokemon.
it's still a very good Pokemon, and it has Rock Tomb for the fire types. It has Shadow Claw for the
Almost
Hail
everything.
Mary for the Hail Mary farm down on a Skeledage. Maybe if Skeledage is already low, you can try and farm it down. I mean, you're gonna take a lot of damage, but it's still better than nothing. It's going to be interesting. I always welcome updates like this where there are a lot of shakeups, a lot of changes, because forces player just to rethink the way
His
to build a team.
decisions.
Yeah, and to build a
Yeah.
team. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I really enjoyed this update.
Yeah, it was also really really needed. Yeah, so I would have probably preferred a nerf, a slight nerf of the previous actors, just so that
Yeah.
we wouldn't be forced to see Credelia and Caesar again. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I mean, I think they are going to do this sometime. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay, so we are now to the almost to a wrap. But yeah, so audio, you have some space here to tell the audience where they can find you, your Twitch channel, your contacts if you do coaching, and also a place where you can just say thanks to all the people that supported you along your journey.
Well, at first, I like to thank you for the invite to being here. I remember you from Sylph. Every time we faced each other, we battle a lot in Sylph meta, so it's really nice to be here. For everyone, thanks so much for who is cheering for me, for who is looking up for me. If you want to see more of my content and everything, just search for LNDsAureo in all the social medias. You're going to find me. And if you're looking for a coach, also I'm starting doing some coaches. You can find me in Discord, Twitch, Instagram, everywhere. LNDsAureo. And thanks so much for this.
Okay, I will make sure I'll put all your social handles and contacts in the description. And again, yeah, it was very fun and very enjoyable to go over your round with you. And yeah, so can't wait to see you in person in London.
See you
So
there.
yeah, and take care and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, man.
Bye bye.
Appreciate. Bye bye.